Freeman's leader should be holed up here. This place has seen better days.
These men are thugs. What do you expect?
I don't know.
When did they
Can't
arrive?
A few hours ago.
even thugs have some
Talking with them
class? Yeah, now nice portrait here. There we go. And I mean, if any thugs would have class, I think it would be Antivian thugs, right?
One down.
Well, that's all there was. One down, 0 more to go. Oh no, you're also fighting, I guess? Excuse me, what are you doing? Trying to shoot me? Just the materials. I actually played around a little with the crafting in between the streams. And I think... yeah, for Dorian I made some armor, which looks really nice, I think. For Aiden, I think I didn't do anything new. Because actually the staffs we have of Aiden and Dorian are better than anything we could craft. I made the weapon for Cassandra, and that's it. But those things were actually nicer than the things we found. So it can be cool.
We look around.
But yeah.
Part of a key.
Wait,
There's a rune inscribed on
looking
it.
for key
Or part of one.
fragments. Who breaks up a key and then just leaves one of the parts on a table? Or well, a workbench, I guess. Anyway. Do we get any hints like where the fragments are? No. Safekeeping. Oh no, we do. We actually do. It seems to be quite the huge villa. There's been a whole family up here. And quite a lot of servants probably too. Hello. It's just you against all of us? Are you sure? Splatter. Anything interesting here? Ooh, a letter. A servant's letter. A neatly bent note addressed to the villa's former owner. My lord, everything is in order for your departure. I've granted leave to all non-essential staff and arranged transportation for the time you requested. I've taken the liberty of securing the more valuable items in your personal storeroom. I trust you'll find everything to your satisfaction. Artem. So there's basically like a treasure room somewhere. We need to find it. But I think it might be connected to the key fragments. At least I'd guess so. Let's set a marker here.
Take them down.
Hello. It also would be funny if like Cassandra could also use a shield which is as big as that one and just deflect projectiles. I mean, look at her shield, it's nothing compared to those big ones. Like a third or something. Ah. Hello friends. Hey, finally people who are listening and actually investigating what's happening here in the estate. I can appreciate that. Dedication. Come on, go a bit to the right and trigger this. These enemies suck. You mean the ones with the shields? Or in general, just all the free people?
That seems to be the last of them.
Oh, hey, level up.
I'm guessing that was the man in charge.
We've struck a blow against the Freemen.
They chose the wrong friends.
Yeah, the ones with the shield. But they seem to be just like mainly annoying. It's not even that they're like difficult to beat. Red Templar orders. Of course they're working together. A letter bearing the Templar seal. Have a chat with Maleficent. Make sure everything's running smoothly. While there, see if any of his men might wish to volunteer their services in Emprise du Lion. We could always use a few more. Be discreet. Maleficent's still useful. I doubt he'd remain if he thinks we were stealing his soldiers. See. So, probably
Red Templars.
Orpheus.
Why not? Seems we interrupted their meeting with the Templars.
They wanted something. It's still here.
Ooh, they want something that's still here? We need in the treasure room. We need to find it. Alright, level up. We're just going to do more Knight Enchanter stuff. We can make the barrier stay longer. Which could be nice. On the other hand, we're always burning through our barrier just using fire spells. So, Disruption field. And it's a snail. Speed reduction. That's why. I'd go for the research so we can heal our party with our rift spells. I think that's kind of nice. I just don't know how to rearrange those skills. Here. Mark of the Rift, Resurgence. Like this. Let's do it like that. Because I don't think I use Mind Blast very often. Not really the best spell in my opinion. We also have to find like the lock, like where to use the key. I'm hearing another fragment. I still do wonder, why break a key into different fragments, and I think we have to use it for this door, into different fragments and then just leave the fragments lying around. Maleficent, I'm sending men to discuss some changes. It's nothing dire. You'll find the demands perfectly reasonable. We're willing to compensate you for any inconvenience. I want our relationship to be mutually beneficial. It's been going so well, each of us with our crusades. See. Hey Luna, nice to see you, and all the best with cleaning up and stuff. All the best for that. Hey, we're fine. How's BG3 going? Go Cassandra.
Red Lyrium.
They must have been smuggling it for the Templars.
Not anymore.
Is it merging with the chests? Concern. Maleficent's journals. Let's see what he wrote down. Maybe we know something more about Red Lyrium afterwards. Maleficent kept several journals. This one details the founding of the Free Men of the Dales. Gus and I have established outposts in the Emerald Graves. We're spreading the word to both armies. I'm sick of good Orlesian men and women dying for someone else's cause. It ends now. Orlais should belong to us, the people who defend her borders, who till her fields, and we are to fight and kill for something. Let it be that. Several pages later. Templars approached us. They are not the order I knew, but they have offered weapons and gold if we bring their supplies through the Emerald Graves. If we are to free the Dales from the grasp of the nobility, we need what they have to offer. It's a deal with a demon, but our cause is worthwhile. That's what everyone says. These fragments,
No,
okay.
still not done.
So we have to combine the fragments there. Do we even need a key for that? Come on, Cole. Try doing your magic. Did I already rant about games where you have doors which like need a key despite lockpicking being something which can be used in the game? Yeah. Why would I click down there? Anyway. Like, I get it, that it's cool to lock it behind, I don't know, to require you to do other stuff. It's like, why can't I took up a perk, I can do all the things. Why can't I just lockpick that door or just bash it in? Come on, Cassandra, just kick against it, send it flying or something. Hey, thanks so much, Diana. Much appreciated sub. So I guess the mail thing cleared up and everything is working again? Yeah, let's have a look. It's a very interesting door. Oh. I was just like, why is this door the only one which is blue? But all the doors are blue and I'm just blind. Well. Read. Sexuality in Thedas. I'm intrigued, so I'm gonna read that one. Even though it seems pretty random. And hey Turtle, nice to see you, how are you? Sexuality in Thedas. What I find most interesting in that is that, despite the lack of open discussion on matters of human sexuality, there's commonality to be found on the subjects in all Andrastian lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from matters of procreation, and only among the nobility, where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families, is it considered of vital importance. Yet, even there, a noble who has done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. The view on indulging lust with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it is considered a quirk of character and nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Ew. Great, but I mean, kinda basically what Dorian told us. Nowhere is it forbidden, and sex of any kind is only considered worthy of judgment when taken to awful excess or performed in the public eye. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, by Brother Jenny TV. But the more you know. At least nice that seems to be in general open. Though the thing about in Ferelden and indiscreetly is like, what does that mean? Does that mean as a guy you can't kiss a guy in public and that's indiscreet? I have several questions. Oops. Vandalism! Or just misclicking buttons. Especially the grey things are just to sell. Homophobic to Winter Classic. I mean, they don't seem to be doing anything right, are they? Freedom for mages, I guess, but well, in general, pretty much the evil nation. I think here was the crafting table. Yes. In the evil Red Lyrium place. Energize. Interesting, so basically it's a mending table. In D&D you could just use a cantrip for that. Which makes me think...
Why have so many things if you never see them?
Well, very good point, Cole. For us to loot them easily. And especially so many portraits. I mean, why hide just some of the portraits? Legion banner crown. Another banner found. So, one I didn't find before, apparently. Oh no, your last save of Rogue Trader got corrupted. Damn it, sorry to hear that. I hope you didn't lose too much progress. But yeah, the patching currently seems to be a mess. Yeah, keep calm. I'm sorry. Especially in RPGs where you have like lots of unskippable cutscenes or lots of text. It is so annoying to redo stuff. I feel that. Okay, I think we're done with the villa, so let's go outside. Dum, 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 dum. In BG3 you could steal and then sell the pictures you find. I mean, same in Divinity, right? Would have been lovely. Come on, load faster. Okay. Ooh, more Illyrium. Oh, it's the last one! Once we destroy that, we're done with the quest. I mean, we certainly didn't destroy like all the Relurium out there in this game, but hey, enough for the quest. Nice. Alright. Let's say we'll just go for the next camp. And interesting, the Emerald Graves are not that big actually, I think. I think we could just very quickly finish them. And yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. We finish the Emerald Graves today, and afterwards we go for the main quest. So we go to the Masquerade Ball. Really looking forward to that. I don't remember too much, but I remember that it's one of my favorites, or it was one of my favorite main quests. Last autosave was not too far away. Okay, at least that. And to continue loading screen hell. I gotta say, I mean, Rogue Trader, it is a nice game. I don't want to bash on that, but like graphically, it's not that complex. Let's say it like that. And still, so many long loading screens. Another chapter of Hard and Hightown. Yeah, still not gonna read them. I do understand that this war is to keep the villa safe. But it's annoying. I have to walk all the way around. But in general, also, like, I don't get why some games have so long loading screens and some don't. Like, I don't know. If there are like lots of assets or lots of big data and like files load, I can understand that, but I don't know. I wonder if it's just like poor programming or something from the engine, or I don't know. I'm lacking the knowledge in that department. Ooh. Hi. I don't like that you're running toward me. Maybe a bit of both. Probably. As such, you think the loading screens are here to free the Dokari. Nice. Ooh, intense red lyrium. Not to be confused with normal red lyrium. The Emerald Graves are so beautiful. Right? I think that's a huge part of why this is my favorite area. It's just so lush and lovely. Okay, and we can actually take our mount. Come on, Battle Knuck.
Yeah.
And especially after Western Approach or Exalted Plains or the Fellow Maya, which are all kind of desolate, it's just nice to be in a forest. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
That duck didn't sound happy. I think the camp is just on the other side of this mountain here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not killing them.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
The Knights really like to complain, don't they? I like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they're communicating, cause we have whatever this thing was called. Battle Knuck. And they're like, oh, I know you. You look like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I've lost my orientation once more. Ah, there we are. It didn't really feel like we're going the right way. It was a rabbit, I think. Wasn't it those knocks? Hey, set up camp. Yeah, we could look at the requisitions. We could also just leave. Okay. Rifts at the pavilion. Yeah, same. Let's go for them. Let's do like here a curve, then another curve, and then we go to this camp here. I wonder how many shards there are around here. We still didn't look at the Forbidden Oasis. I think is the place where you can actually find out how to use them and what to do with them. We're just collecting them. Go. Those raids sure are getting more powerful, aren't they? Go. If you demon. Come here, my friend. Just burn for me. Also, the level is going up. Like, level 17 is, I think, just the level we reached, right? Isn't it? Level 17. Here. And that was just the first wave. Oh well. Okay, how about Cassandra and Co? You come here. So we can use the barrier once more. Come here, come here, come here. Go. And disrupt. No, that was probably too late. Ooh, exciting. This will be like a battle. Let's put a rune here. Or glyph, I think. Glyph, rune. You know what I mean. Let's do some damage, to put it simply. Are you going to use your armor? Go. Here? Yes. Didn't even use the armor once, right? Or I missed that. Stop. Yes. Alright. I just wanted to say, why didn't we just close a rift? Okay. Oh, we can just go to the next rift, I'd say. Delete Cavalier. Yeah, let's go here to the rift, then enter the Astrarium, and let's see if we can find an Ocularum on the way. Has to be one more, at least. There's not even like any boulder or mountain on the map. Holy crap, is the game big? You mean, are you still talking about Rogue Trader or Inquisition? And not really in the good way. Which game are you talking about, Toril? If you're talking about Inquisition, you are talking about Inquisition. Yes, both. I think you could very easily, like, take out like a third of the world, and the pacing would get better, in my opinion. And you have lots of kind of similar quests, but the main story is really great. I really love the characters, but yeah, I think you could shrink a lot of maps, probably all the maps, to be honest. It sometimes feels a bit like MMO-like, I'd say. Though I'm not a fan of MMOs, so maybe I'm not doing them justice. But for me, it is still a great game. I still really enjoy playing it, but it has part of the things which I don't like in MMOs. What even was that? I couldn't even open the door. And I also think there are like better places or like places which suffer that more and others which suffer less. Like the hinterlands are the biggest map by far, and it also drags on. And I think Emerald Graves is actually pretty okay. On allies, are you cool? Ah. You can't even escape. Even if you immediately run away, that's it. They get you. Damn terrors.
Make it take you.
I'm not even attempting to run away. I gave up. Cool. Let's see if we can disrupt the rift next time. Oh. Aw, look how peaceful he is. Hasn't even noticed us. Come on, don't jump away, just explode. Huh? Yes. I like it. Wow. I think that also really rarely happens that those spikes actually hit you. I like Origins maps the best. I think that's not really a contest, because I mean, I love Dragon Age 2, but Dragon Age 2 has like, what feels like 3 maps in total. So, yeah, Origins definitely takes the prize. Here. Come on. Go. It's interesting that we're finally meeting Pride Demons. Didn't see them after... I think we only saw them a couple of times after the prologue. And back then it was like a boss of the act. Nice. Oh, another Trireme. Could it be the last? No, it's just the second. Support from Navarra operation available. Why? Is that connected to the Fade Rifts we closed? But I really enjoy this area. I really hope I can get Dragon Age Origins to work to stream. Still working on that. Oh well, that's a lie. It is on my to-do list, but it didn't work on that the last few weeks. We shouldn't end here, because then we won't make it. Up here, down there, up here. That's a nice one. Is that another rift? No, before the dawn. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson is a former Templar, a Lyrium addict, and now the leader of the Red Templars. Cullen knows Samson well and believes intercepting caravans smuggling red lyrium in their emerald graves could get the Inquisition closer to taking him down. I always knew you were an ass, Samson. Still remember the meeting in... Well, I mean, I still remember. It's been like 1.5 months meeting him in Dragon Age 2. And yeah. It's been more than that, but still. Okay, where the heck? Did the area just vanish and now it's a point? I mean, I take it. But it narrowed down really quickly. There with our smugglers. Dragon Age 2 suffered a very short development time, like 11 months per game, but it has still great story and characters. Definitely agreed. It's always so sad to see sometimes people on my channel
What
like
a lovely
hating.
forest. Kind of makes you want to retch, yes?
Like hating on Dragon Age 2, because I think it definitely has its moments.
Can't hurt me.
And it's so sad when people miss out on that, in my opinion. But I mean, there are definitely points which you can and should criticize. But as you say, Mana-chan, especially for like 11 months of development time, is incredible, I'd say. New clients. To Master Kells. The new clients want double the Red Lyrium ship last time. The contact said it was for someone called Samson. I met him during the last trip. Got a Templar feel of him. Although the armor he wears doesn't look chantry. Still, his con's good, and he doesn't preach.
Another letter on the smugglers, referring to Samson.
Still gonna hate it for not being the same type of game as Dragon Age Origins. At least to me, they don't feel that different, but I know that many people disagree on that. So, yeah. It's okay. It had no business being an action RPG. Actually, lots of RPGs did that, right? Like going away from a more like turn-based strategical approach. I mean, same for Final Fantasy. I really love Final Fantasy though, even the new ones. Though I didn't play 16 or 15. But I remember there also being like lots of people who were very upset about being real-time, not turn-based anymore. I mean, people are still upset till this day. It's been ages. Go! The shield doesn't protect you from fire, does it? Unfortunate. No, no, don't walk away. Come here, come here, come here. Anyway. Do we still have enemies? Oh, hi! We do. But I mean, slowly but surely. Oh, this really seems to be like one of their headquarters. I would love an auto-loot function. Scribbled notes. Get your men out on the roads and hunt down those Inquisition bastards. We're losing the Emerald Graves. Have you forgotten that what we are fighting for? Everything we do for our future and for Relay. I'm hyped for Elden Ring DLC. I've never played Elden Ring. Would you recommend it, even for someone who's not like that much into Soul games? Scribbled notes. An unsigned message. Illamor's taken. Maleficent's gone. We're losing our grip. What now? The men are starting to balk. Talking about giving up. Yes, nice. Yeah, just give up. We don't have to fight. So many notes. Scribbled notes. When Samson made this deal, we promised the Dales, if you could hold of them and keep the roads open for our supplies. Too difficult a concept to grasp, I see. Enough of your fumbling. The Red Templars will deal with the Inquisition. Knight Captain Carroll. Yeah, I've heard many good things about Elden Ring. I mean, it even won Game of the Year, so it seems to be quite the game. Yeah, I'd say we clean up that fortress, and after that we go to this rift, this rift, then up here, and then we go down there. We can do this last part here. Hello, my friends. I love that he's just waiting. Here we go. It would have been smarter to stay behind the guy with the big shields, He's not even moving. He doesn't give a damn. He's like, if you want to die, go ahead. I'm standing here in this arch. Yeah. Oh well. Now he's moving. Oh, he's not really moving. He's just attacking. Can you please let me through? Oh, no, another one of those chunky ones. Bulgaria skills reloading. Can't do anything. I love Elden Ring was such a joy to figure out with the Seeker community, where people translated Latin songs to unravel the law. Nice. It's also just really nice if you have such a dedicated fanbase. What kind of DLC are they doing? Come on, barrier spell. There we go. Well, I guess it's always the bosses which are those chunky ones.
That's one way to solve the problem.
Ah, speak to Fairbanks. Gets of Chateau Courtyard. What can we find here? Is it more alcohol? It is more alcohol. I have a feeling. Here we go. Bottles of Thedas. Absinthe. Eee, and we have 14 out of 20 alcohol bottles. Well, priority quest. I'd say once we reach the camp, we're going back to Fairbanks. Of course, otherwise we'll just travel twice. And we don't need that. Velvet. So much loot. Shadow of the Earth Tree. Go. And off to the next rift. Ah, it's not that far away, actually. All of those nice wolf statues. Hello, little wraiths. Interesting. Now they are just level 15. Just. Like it's nothing. Go. I like that the wraiths are just... I mean, they're attacking with projectiles, but in the meantime they're just like wandering around and like, oh, very peaceful and chill until they attack you. Here we go. And disrupt. Come on. Come on. Don't use armor, don't use barrier. Can't use armor. Don't do that as well, but I'm not that afraid. Here. Ah, stop jumping away. Let me just break your barrier. Empty bastard. Ah, nice. Okay. Priority target. But I mean, look at that. We're actually burning through our potions. Was that it? It's it. Go. Another rift closed. The beauty of Elden Ring is knowing that you are being played, but trying to understand by who and how. Nice. It's also rather dark, right? In general. I mean, since we're here, take the landmark, and off to the next one. Here, Battle Knock. Let's hope we can kind of climb this slope. But it seems to work. Hi. Don't mind me. Run. Come on. Ah. How dare you shoot at my mount? At me. Priorities. Here we go. And you know what? If you want to have close combat, we can do that as well.
Make
Okay.
it take you.
At least the bests are going currently pretty quickly. Now we have to think about how to get up there. I'm not really sure what the map says, like if we should go from the top or from below. That looks pretty steep. I couldn't climb that. Yeah, but maybe? Maybe? No. Great. Just teasing. When I see Cole in his still invisible form, it always looks like a spirit. I mean, it makes perfect sense for him to look like that. But still, it's like, oh, a battle. An enemy. Okay, Rift of the Palion. Ah, there it is. Go. Here, friends. Here we go. See, the Rifts are just waiting. Just chilling, minding their own business. With an occasional blast at you. What was that noise? Let's try to disrupt. But I think that Rage Demon wants to object. Ha! He can't. Let's go. Anyone else left? You. You. It's so nice when the disruption actually works. It really gives you a head start. Is that it? Yes. Nice. We did it. All the rifts closed. Huh. And our inventory is full. Sigh. Okay, we're just gonna have a look at that, then go to the camp, then go to Fairbanks, then we go back to Skyhold. And take care of inventory. The Diary of Trollus Herchibes. The Great Mission, Day 1. Arrived in the Emerald Graves and located the first instance of the menace. Set up an observation area close by. This will allow for undisrupted study of the phenomenon. I wonder what he's talking about. The Great Mission, Day 2. This particular example of the menace seems far less active than the one in Lights. It pulsates at a rate of a mere 427 times per hour. Mere? The sound of it here is a nagging drone, as opposed to the frantic whistling of the first one in town. As I recall, Sister Euphorbia... It looks so similar to Euphoria, but there's a B. Described the noise as similar to one heard when forcing air from a leaky bellow. The Great Mission Day 5. Ran out of Sister Euphorbia's honey loaves. Still have cheese, but spent yesterday's foraging. Spotted another menace through the trees by the river. I can only describe it as stormy. It must be investigated further. For the mission to succeed, I must learn all I can. Search for the river camp. I mean, we're heading in that direction anyway. Dark Souls 2 gave you the cure for the terrible curse on humanity, but it was limited to one person, so enjoy true humanity solo. Oh boy. You're cured, but alone for all eternity. Yay. Boom. Where's the camp? I also like all those elven ruins you're encountering here. and others wolf statues. What is this here? Ah. Map of Algernon's Bastion. Okay, something near roots. Ah, well. If we stumble over it by chance, we'll have a look, but otherwise. Alright. Victims of War. Let's see, because I think now we killed all the important people for the Freeman, right? Anyway. Let's have a chat.